everyone, friends of the YouTube. Thank you for tuning in to Stay Tuned, Coach Miller Light. On the scene, we have Cinnamon here with us. Hello, Cinnamon.
Happy to be here, Mare.
Yes.
I got my things are working out for me.
Yes.
Things are going my way. I'm
is
sure as heaven that everything's gonna be okay. Happy and fun and happy. Yay! So happy to be here.
I am so happy to be here too. And after this edition of the show, after we film this, I'm going to be going on to OfferUp and putting some of our shirts for sale. So there's going to be a link in the description. That idea just came right now as we started the show. This thing came on my screen from OfferUp. And I'm like, oh, I already have an account. I already sell stuff on there. We could sell our shirts on there. This could be a place right now. People can go. You can pay through OfferUp, have it shipped out to you. And that's a major part of the message that I was getting today, is that the answer is always right there. It's, am I in the receptive mode to receive it? So thanks to the preparation for the show, I feel like is why that just happened right there. So the link will be in the description of this video to go on to OfferUp. That's where you can buy our shirts at this point and get yourself some Stay Tuned merch, baby.
Woo!
Yeah. Feel the joy. All right, Cinnamon, passage.
Yeah. So what we're talking about today is how thoughts become things. I'm interested.
Okay. Yes, me too.
Abraham wants to explain to me what the actual physics of vibration becoming reality is. How do thoughts turn to things? How do vibrations turn to thoughts? And how do thoughts turn to things? Okay. How does this time-space reality evolve as it does? If it is a vibrational reality, then how is it that I can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it? Good question.
Yes.
So the answer is because my eyes translate. My eyes are vibrational translators. So is my nose and my fingertips and my tongue and my ears. I am translating the vibration.
Interesting.
So here's this vibration, right? And let's say that it is my inner being, source, divinity, call it whatever I want to call it, right? Morgan Freeman. It's the non-physical version of me. It's a non-physical point of view of me. It's a non-physical knowledge of who I am. It's a non-physical knowledge of the expanded version of me. It's a vibrational consciousness that knows it is knowing, it is all knowing.
Okay.
It is a vibrational consciousness of knowing, and it's vibrating here and now.
Okay.
Okay, so am I seeing it? No. Am I hearing it? Nope. Am I smelling it? No. Am I tasting it? No. Am I touching it? No. It's a vibrational version that I could do all of those things with. I'm just not yet.
Okay.
Just not yet. So when Source puts consciousness in the rose, I can smell it. That's very interesting.
I know, right? I feel that too.
So all of that consciousness is being experienced by me in so many different ways. But this is a new thought about me that I just launched because of something that I lived. And I am not yet ready to receive it vibrationally, but it's there.
Okay.
It is there. So now Abraham has a really important question for us. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
If a tree falls in the forest and there is no one there to hear it, did it make a sound? Now, this question has been posed for years.
Right.
And many people have many different answers. So I was like, all right, this is exciting. I want to see what Abraham has to say about this.
I know what you mean.
And Abraham says, and the answer to the question is no. No. No, because sound is the word that is applied when something that is physical translates a vibration into something meaningful. And if there were no ears there to do the translation, then there could not have been sound.
Interesting.
There could have been vibration, but no sound.
Okay.
The sound happened in the receiving mode. So when I'm in the receiving mode, let's say that I woke up happy today and I didn't do anything to change that. I didn't remember yesterday.
Oh, freak.
So here I am offering a vibration of feeling good.
Okay.
So there's nothing happening in my vibration that is resisting this vibration of source consciousness. So now I am in the receiving mode. And I think a thought. I say, oh man, I just got the best idea, like your offer up.
Yeah.
Oh man, I just got the best idea. And with that idea comes an emotion of elation, an emotion of clarity.
Yes.
That's the first step in vibration turning to thoughts, to things. This is the beginning of the translation of vibration into something. This is the gap that Abraham is wanting me to consciously begin to close.
Okay.
So Abraham wants to show me how I can live happily ever after. They want me to make peace with contrast.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in on happily ever after.
Right.
They want to understand that contrast matters. That contrast is a variety. Contrast and variety are necessary for me to focus my desires into being.
Okay.
They think it would be such a wonderful idea for me and such a good experience for me if once I've launched those rockets of desire, it would be such a good idea if I could understand the laws of the universe.
Yo, ding, ding, ding.
And understand the progress that I've already made and understand the 1, 2, 3 step process of creation.
Okay.
Okay, step 1 is contrast. Causes me to ask, and I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm still doing it every day, all day long. Asking.
Right?
So step 2, source receives the request that I have asked and becomes the vibrational embodiment of them and never ceases offering a signal about all that which equals my path of least resistance.
Okay.
So then we have step 3. Am I allowing myself to go? Or am I arguing for my limitations?
Right.
Am I allowing myself to go, or am I explaining what is instead?
Right.
Am I allowing myself to go, or am I defending why I haven't been? Well, I haven't been going, or explaining how many other people are standing in the same spot with me and they are not able to go either. So, as we are moving forward today, it's Abraham's desire to help me to loosen up and let go of those patterns of thought.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Abraham would never ask me to stop thinking the thoughts I'm thinking. It's just not even vibrationally possible because of the law of attraction is bringing to me plenty of evidence and support for the beliefs I hold. That's why I keep believing them.
Interesting.
Law of attraction. That's why we're using the laws to our advantage.
Yes.
So I believe it. And so law of attraction gives me more of it because law of attraction says that which is likened to itself is drawn. This is an inclusion-based universe. When I look at wanted and say yes to it, I include it.
Okay.
When I look at unwanted and shout no at it, I include it.
Good to know.
I can't turn it off with no. I can only turn it off by saying yes to something else.
Okay.
That's big. I can only turn off what I don't want by giving my attention to what I do want. It takes some adjustment.
Right.
It takes some reorientation.
Yes.
It takes some caring about how I feel. Good thing we've decided to make feeling good number 1.
Right.
It takes some understanding about the laws of the universe. It takes, in many cases, some faith, some willingness to believe.
Okay.
Something that I can actually prove to myself this red hot minute, except the law of attraction would give me evidence all day, every day. Focus on something and watch it show up over and over and over again.
Okay.
So, what we're saying here is that know the laws of the universe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's basically it, right?
That
Yeah.
there's so much here. Okay, know the laws of the universe.
Yeah.
And that my attention to stuff is pretty important. And by me saying, no, I don't want that, I'm still putting my attention on that. And the only way to not get that is to put my attention on something else, something that I do want, and go ahead and try it and give myself evidential support of this. Put my attention on something that I do want and watch it show up.
Yes. Yeah. I like how they talk about, we want you to loosen up.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can't just change the thought, and I see this in what
the law of attraction.
Yes, right. To get in the game about how it goes. Like you said, the start of it. Know the laws is what's all being said here in all these different ways with all these words. But I'm glad for it because they're really helpful words to me. This idea of this vibrational reality of source that is always holding my desire, actually becomes my desire. But the first point, which I want to make here, because it's important to me, I feel like this matters, I could use to know this, is that I can't just change my thought because I'm getting all this belief. I'm getting all this evidence of my thought. And that's why I believe it, because I have all this evidence, because law of attraction is bringing me evidence to reinforce what I believe. And what I believe is nothing more than what I've been thinking, what I've been thinking, what I've been thinking, what I've been thinking. And the passages are so helpful because they help me to loosen up in my thought. And I like that idea of just loosen up instead of trying to totally reorient myself. This is adjustment and this is a process, making peace with my process. And something they said, we want you to notice your progress so far. Notice your progress. Notice how much better it is now, and that I do have a better grip on it, and I have a better understanding, and I have more vision of myself, of like what I'm doing and what goes on in here, and that it matters. I love the process of creation. I love getting back to this 3-step process because it reminds me what my part is. Like you say on a lot of shows, don't do that. If I just don't do that thing I do, that's my part. That the first step, so I launched the desire and I'm doing it. I've done it tons already and I'm doing it every moment. I can't not. Every piece of contrast is causing that. And then the source energy becomes it and is always calling me to it, calling me on that path of least resistance. Now, the third step is, am I a cooperative component? I love the list of things. Don't be explaining why I haven't gotten there yet. Don't defend. Don't make reasons, justifications. I mean, it's an adjustment, and I'm gonna have to make peace with my process because I find myself, even with us doing the show and how we're ambassadors of the light with this message, and it's still a thing. I'm learning. I'm getting it.
That's okay. Because they say, Abraham says, Esther's been doing this for years. They actually flow through her. She listens to these tapes back over and over again for years, and she still has situations. So we should be easy on ourselves about that, loosen up about that. Just because we're ambassadors of the light, we're still human beings. And the truth is, we're doing really good. We're doing really good.
It's true. I'm glad that we have this show in place because something they said that caught my attention was they're talking about the receiving mode and about reception. And I'm like, that's an interesting word, reception, right? Because I'm understanding it really is like this radio dial, right? Stay tuned. One of the double, triple, however many meanings we can make for this right here. There's a lot of meanings. Stay tuned, tune my dial, be in the reception what's my reception? What am I receiving? The reception of source is this high flying frequency. And so if I can just stay happy, and that's easier said than done, but I can practice it, keep getting back to it, and make peace with my process will help me. Know these laws will help me. I think it's so fascinating that our sight, our what we're really doing is translating vibration with our sight. That's so interesting. So I choose to be a pure translator, which means I'm just going to have to work my way to happy day after day after day after day and try to make it as fun as I can and make peace with my process. Anything on this, Senna, here?
Yeah, that, to go ahead and emit the signal.
Yes.
Like the last show, we're like happy and fun, fun and happy, happy and fun, fun and happy, happy. When I stay in that, it goes way better.
Yes.
But when I let off, and then I just got to make feeling good number one. Right. I got to choose to be happy. I'm the source of the happiness. I'm the source of the fun. And when I look for it someplace else, it doesn't work out for me.
Right. Good point.
That I am deciding. The power's in the decision. I'm making feeling good number one. And if that means that I have to say happy and fun, fun and happy 1,000 times every day to get in that vibration, to get in that frequency, to get in that mode, to get that feeling, then so be it. And then obviously that would be the receiving.
Yes. Yes.
I choose fun. Yeah. I love fun.
Right.
I want to be happy. And fun makes me happy. And happy makes me fun.
Woo!
So go ahead and emit that signal. Tune to that frequency. The frequency of joy.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. All right. Well, another epic episode in the books. Thank you. Yeah, baby. Woo!
Go ahead. T-shirts. Come on, man.
Yeah, check it out.
You're going to be for Halloween. You could be Mare and Cinnamon in your shirt.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, people. Thanks for joining us. This is CoachAMillerLight for Cinnamon.
Remember, love is the answer. Be happy. Have fun. Stay tuned. Woo!
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Glad to be here.
I understand. I understand.
This show is a testament to passaging and the preparation, because in the beginning I'm like, thank God we have a show, because I really could use this. I was just kind of like indifferent feeling, like eh. And by the end of the passages, I was literally, I literally train whistled.
All right.
Yeah. I'm like, look, see, it really is just the frequency that I'm tuning myself to. And that's why the show is so helpful and the passages are so helpful. That's what I'm getting out of it, is it's the frequency that I'm tuning myself to, which is what I got out of this. So I guess we may as well start the show.
Okay.